Hi, it's Sherri from Quilting Life, and I'm here today with a fun update about my Poinsettia Stars Block of the Month quilt. I have actually been getting several emails asking if I'm going to do a sew along with this quilt and quilt pattern, and the answer is yes. I shared this quilt back in September when we first shared about the Poinsettia and Pear fabric collection, and the time has now arrived. This collection is shipping in May 2026, and so we're super excited that the ship date is right around the corner. And so I wanted to get all of the information out about this sew along so you can get ready to participate. The pattern is available only in printed form. I do want to let you know that it is not available as a PDF, but it is a large 8.5 by 11 booklet, and it is beautifully illustrated with a full page for every single block. The quilt requires actually a fat eighth bundle. I've got a fat quarter bundle here, but you can make it with a fat eighth bundle. And then there are some extra fabrics that you'll need to get for the little 9-patch cornerstones, and also for this sashing material right here, of course, background, and then we've got a border and a binding. Now, I did go ahead and there is a 60-inch wide hexagon flower cheater print that comes with this collection. That's what I used for my backing. That's a wonderful option for your backing, but you can also use any of the prints in the collection. And then for binding, I love the gingham. I just think it looks great with the backing, it looks great with the border. But again, you can kind of personalize it as you would like. Or Fat Quarter Shop does have kits available. Now, if you go on their website right now, it will say, notify me when this is available. That's not because they have sold out, that's because the fabric hasn't yet shipped, if you're watching this the day that we release it. So go ahead and put your email in there, and they will notify you when these kits are available, and you can just get a kit. And they also have backing sets. And so I'll have links to both of those placed in the description below. And then I will also have links to the patterns from my website if you want to sew along with scraps or another collection that you have. It's a great scrap quilt project, and really I think any collection would look beautiful in it. One note is that the kits from Fat Quarter Shop, they do come with a pattern. So you don't need to order the pattern if you're going to get a kit. Wanted to let you know about that. Now I'm going to be sewing along with a new collection that we are going to be sharing May 1st, actually. And so every month, starting in June, I will be sharing 2 blocks a month. And the reason for that is that if I do that and you make 2 blocks a month starting in June, you'll finish your 11th and 12th block in November, and you'll be able to put it all together and have it to use for Christmas this year. So that's if you're sewing along with a Christmas collection or with our Poinsettia and Pear, you will have it ready for Christmas 2026. So we're going to do 2 blocks a month. They will just be in one video. So I think that'll be a great format as well, because you can choose to make the 2 blocks the same week, or you can make one and go back and watch the video a week later or 2 weeks later if you want, make the second block for that month. So it won't really put you on a big time crunch. I feel like you'll have time to work on it at your leisure. I am super excited with what I'm going to be sewing along with, but I will show you, kind of a step-by-step how to put all the blocks together each month. And then I'll also do up close. We'll do up close down shots of the Poinsettia and Pear version, so that if you're sewing with the kit, you'll be able to use the exact fabrics that I used. I will also, before we start the sew along, find out the name of this quilting pattern. I get lots of questions about quilting patterns, and my quilter Marion picked a really good one for this one. So I will get that information and have it for our first video so that some of you can be prepared for that. Just really excited about it and wanted to let everyone know now. We're still in April, but the fabrics will be shipping, in about a month. And we are planning on right now the second Thursday in June for our first video, where we'll do block 1 and 2. And after that, it will be the second Thursday of each month following. And I think it'll work out really well. 2 blocks a month on one video, step by step. And, we'll have it all finished up by Christmas. One thing I want to tell you is that we did film a video for this quilt back in September. So you can we will link that in the description below as well. But in that video, I actually do a close-up shot of all the different blocks in this quilt. So you can actually go back and take a look at that video and make sure if this is something you want to sew along with. It's just a great project, and I just love this quilt and hope that you will join us and sew along. Okay, one more thing I thought I should mention is that there are some rulers that will make your sewing a lot easier. I want to say that you don't need any specialized rulers. You can absolutely make this entire quilt without any special rulers, but I'm just going to show you a few of the ones that I use that really did make it easier for me to put this together. The first one is one that I use all the time. It is the Mini Simple Folded Corners ruler by Doug Lico. It's just a great ruler. It helps with easy corner triangles. You can also use this for flying geese and square and a square blocks. There is actually a larger size of this ruler that is available as well that will make everything with this size plus bigger. So if you can only buy one, I would say get the larger Simple Folded Corners ruler, but I like having both depending on what size block I'm making. There are flying geese in many of the blocks, and this Creative Grids Ultimate Flying Geese tool will make, I believe, all of the different sizes of flying geese that are in this quilt. So it's one ruler, it's pretty economical, and we do have a video that shows you how to use this ruler already, and I will mention each week as I share the block tutorials kind of what you could do to use this ruler or some other options. The block lock rulers, there are also block lock flying geese trim tools for all of the sizes of flying geese in this quilt, and those are great too. I often use this ruler in combination with the block lock trim tool, so that's another option. I've got just one of them here just to show. The other thing that you might want to get is a 12.5 by 12.5 ruler to square up your blocks. That would be super beneficial. There are some other things that I'll probably share as we go along, but honestly, really, if you were going to buy 2 rulers, I would say the Creative Grids Flying Geese tool and the Mini Simple Folded Corners would really get you through this quilt. There are also quite a few half square triangles, and if you like using half square triangle paper, that's another great option. I usually just make mine bigger and trim them down, and because they're going to be different throughout the quilt. But if you want to use paper, that's another option, and we'll talk about that as we film each of the other videos. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend. Thanks so much for stopping by.